All right, ready? Good shit, man.
Good afternoon, YouTube. What's up, guys? Wagunda is your boy LocsNLoadFirearms Reviews here today. Alright guys, today we got a review on the PSA 16-inch Mlok lightweight upper. This upper was kindly sent to me by Palmetto State Armory. Full disclosure, they didn't send it to me to keep. I had to send it back. It's just a T&E product, test and evaluation. And I'm going to talk about my little test on this and what I think about it. And I'm going to talk about my little setup too, because you guys always ask. Well, let's get to it, guys. What I always like to do is start from the top and work our way back. I'm just going to do the upper because the lower is mine. I just took it off my other rifle and put it on here for testing. All right, let's get to it. So starting off, what you have up front is an A2 flash hider. This is standard on pretty much any AR15 that you're going to get, especially if you're in the military. This is what comes with all your military AR15s. What you see, you have the ports at the top, which one, help with flash suppression, so you don't give away your position with a flash. Two, also helps with a little bit of compensation, so it keeps your barrel low and doesn't allow it to rise as much. And three, as you can see at the bottom, is sealed off. So when you're laying prone and you're firing off shots, you're not start kicking up dirt and dust that gives away your location and lets people know that you're over there behind that bush or by that rock. There's also a 1/2 by 28 thread, so if you want to take this off and change it for something else, you can, because it's a 16-inch barrel, so the muzzle device is not pin and welded to the barrel. All right, so coming down to the barrel, you have an A2 profile with an M4 extension, 16-inch, 1-in-7 twist, melanited finish, and it's chrome molybdenum. So that's a lot of stuff. The gas system is a .750 gas block, and it's a mid-length gas system. So your recoil, if you're used to shooting like a carbine length or a pistol length AR15 with that type gas system,
why do I feel it and not just hear it? I feel it's like
the recoil on a mid-length is going to be a little bit more smoother. Is like a huge difference? No, but you do feel a little bit, especially when it comes to rapid firing. You just notice that you can get back on target a little bit quicker with a mid-length versus a carbine length. All right, so more on that later on. I'm gonna keep talking about the rifle. Next, you have the Mlok rail. It is lightweight, and I believe it is made of 7075 T6 aluminum, the same material as the upper. It is a 15-inch rail, so it comes all the way pretty much to the edge of your muzzle device. So it has a lot of rail space, so if you want to put lights, laser grips, angle foregrips, all that other good stuff on here, you have plenty of room to do so. I'm a simple guy, so I just needed a flashlight setup. Coming up to the upper, like I said, is a 7075 T6 A3 with a hard coat black anodized finish on the upper and the rail, which is why it looks really nice and meshes together. And it does come with the PSA charging handle and their Carpenter pin bolt carrier system. And it does have M4 feed ramps in here. So I know a lot of people ask about that. You have your mil-spec forward assist, you got your brass deflector, mil-spec dust cover, and that's really it for the upper. Everything else belongs to me. Alright, so on here I got the ACS S Cyclops 1X prism scope. My bad, there's a lot of stuff to remember, leave me alone. Alright, so like I said, the 1X Cyclops by Primary Arms, it features the ACSS reticle. This was sent to me by Primary Arms. Stay tuned, review coming on this later on. Already one of my favorite optics out there. And up front, I just did a review for it. They had a sale going on. This is the Olight M2R Pro Warrior, and it does come with like the Olight magnetic tail cap if you want to, or you could just use the push button if you so wanted to. It goes out to 1800 lumens, so you know I got different settings. This one's like 750, I believe. And it's pretty decent, especially for the house. So bull moose trigger, Magpul SLK stock, one of my favorite stocks on the market. And I got the Magpul MOE pistol grip with the rubberized texture, favorite pistol grip on the market. And then I get my flag on here. And that's it for the setup, guys. Alright, Locs, you told us about the rifle. Now, well, the setup of the rifle. Now tell us, why should I go with this versus, let's say, a standard A2 front sight carbine length AR15 mil-spec, we'll say. Well, one, with those carbine length rails, that mil-spec upper, you know, with the A2 front sight, you know, you're only getting about 8 inches of rail. Versus where this one is 15 inches, so your rail length is doubled, which allows you to, one, extend your grip out so you get better control while shooting your rifle, and two, allows you to take your accessories like this light and push it out further to the edge of the rail to where it's not mounted to the side. One second, I got a perfect example. Okay, so this is my mil-spec 16-inch AR15 upper. This is my upper for security. You know, when I get qualified to use it, I took the optic off, but I had a red dot for it. So this is the mil-spec upper I'm talking about. Versus this, I guess more modern style, where you have the A2 front sight cut off and then the rail extended out. So as you can see, I'm trying to hold these up and give you the best view of it, but you see that when the A2 front sight starts, that's basically where your rail space ends, and as you can see on the PSA, you know, your rail space keeps continuing out. So no, just one that gives you better grip and not better grip, better control of your rifle when you're shooting, because you're able to get out further toward the edge of your muzzle, so you don't have all this out there whipping around. You can get out and control that, and then you get your thumb over the bore. Two, your light. When, I don't know if it's going to show on here, I don't know if you guys can see, but you see right there in the corner, right there in the top corner, how you have that shadow of the barrel. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So that happens on mil-spec uppers because you have all this barrel sticking out and it's getting caught in the light beam. So one of the advantages of having, I guess, one of like the modern day AR15 with like the extended rails is that when you shine your light, you get no barrel shadow at all. So that's one advantage of having a longer rail, basically like this Mlok PSA rail. So two, this is a carbine length. So the recoil on this, Again, I hate to complain about recoil when it comes to AR-15s because it's lightweight anyway, but there is a little bit more recoil with a carbine length gas system versus a mid-length. Doesn't make too much of a difference, not when you're shooting up close and you're shooting fast because you're not really thinking about it too much, but when you do have, let's say, I'll play a little video of me shooting this rifle and you'll see.
All right, shooter ready?
Ready?
That was 7, but it was .68, so .56 was your 6-shot time. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Shooter ready?
Ready?
It was only 5.
Damn it, leave me alone.
Shooter ready?
Ready?
.39, there you go, nice, speeding up. Ready?
Yep.
.45. .58. .58 again. .53, 513. With the transition.
All right, so when you're shooting really, really fast, me personally, I don't notice the recoil too much, but when I'm taking, I guess, more precise shots and I'm doing it with a little bit of speed, not like pop, 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 really fast, but like more of a pop, 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 something like that. You get what I'm saying? I do feel the recoil reduction of the mid-length more so shooting like that. So one of the reasons they went with the carbine length was that they wanted this to be like combat ready, combat proof, you know, just be able to handle any kind of conditions. So they did the gas system in a way that where you have enough gas coming back to where it's gonna push the bolt carrying system back, even if it's dirty, muddy, wet, you know, the things you're gonna deal with when you're in a combat situation. So they want the gas system to be reliable enough that where you fire that round, the gas is gonna have enough force coming back to push through all that crud, come back, chamber another round, and keep firing reliably. No, that was back in the day. But you know, with technology, mid-length gas systems have now become just as reliable as carbine length. So if you get a just as reliable gas system with a little bit less felt recoil, why not? So that's what basically is going on with the mid-length gas systems. I think the new Army's Geisley URGI, I think that's a mid-length. So the mid-length gas system has really proven itself to be reliable, and I have had no issues with this mid-length gas system, and I've also had no issues with this carbine as well, just shooting it. I haven't put thousands of rounds on like Grand Thumb. I don't get that kind of money, nor do I get that kind of funding. But I have put, you know, I would say at least a couple hundred rounds through here, have no issues. You know, I've taken it to I won't say classes, but class-like shooting, I'll put, and it's performed excellent. It's Palmetto State, guys. So if you're looking for, you know, a budget upper, if you already got a lower, or if you're just kind of want to pick your rifle piecemeal, this upper is pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie. You know, for the money, it's under $300, I believe, and you know, the thing shoots like a charm. It's accurate. The recoil is really mild compared to a carbine length. It's got that lightweight Mlok rail, so the rifle doesn't feel as heavy as this. Even though this is just the upper, this upper feels just as heavy as this whole rifle. So that cut and weight really does come into play, especially when you're carrying this for like a few hours. No, your standard PSA bolt carrier, nothing really to speak about, works. That's about it, guys. You know, it's a PSA upper, and it works. It's good for the pocketbook, and it's good for your AR-15, good for home defense, good for shooting. I've used PSA before, guys. Don't listen to all the high-end haters that say you gotta have $1,000 rifle. No, you don't. I've had PSAs, several PSAs, and they've all worked fine. I really have never had a problem with PSA. So if you need an AR-15, get you a PSA, and have an AR-15, get you some training, keep it clean, and learn how to use it, then upgrade as you go, which is the best way to do this. A lot of people ask me, well, should I get this, should I get that? To be honest, I'd give you the same 16-inch, or what I think it was 20-inch, whatever it was, M16 I got that they give you in boot camp, with the fixed stock and the fixed sights and the carry handle. Yeah, that I'm gonna give you that AR15. I'm gonna make you do a whole bunch of drills, and I'm gonna make you learn about the rifle and what you need to change and why you need to change it. So you're not just changing stuff out because you saw it on a YouTube channel or you saw some ex-special forces guy using it, so now you feel like you need it because he needed it in Afghanistan, but you're here in Jacksonville, Florida. Alright, but that's that. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, tell everybody you know, follow LocsNLoad. If you want to support the channel, you can do that, LocsNLoadFirearms.com. I sell t-shirts, hoodies on Teespring. It's getting cold, so get you a hoodie. I also have links on there, so you guys want to get this from PSA. I can't post the link to this on YouTube because YouTube does not like guns at all. Boo. So what I do, so what I'm doing is that I'm having my www.LocsNLoadFirearms.com, and you can click on there and it's going to take you to my webpage. You'll see affiliate links, and you click on there, you'll see the PSA, and it'll take you to PSA. And you can help support the channel that way, and I have other places on there: Water Tactical, Optics Planet, etc., etc., VanQuest. So check it out. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully I didn't push you to sleep, but I've had fun shooting this PSA 16-inch lightweight Mlok upper. Sucks I gotta send it back. I wish I could keep it, but homie, don't make money like that, despite what you guys think. So, thank you for watching. LocsNLoad out. We're gonna do it.